Let's learn about SQL, how to create, install and delete values from the SQL. So first of all, let's know the full form of SQL. SQL means structured query language. It's a full form of SQL, structured query language. And where do we use SQL? But what is the need of SQL? We use it in databases. When we have a large amount of data, we can organize the data in the table form. Organizing the data in the table form is what we do in SQL. So in this we are going to learn how to create, insert and delete the tables. What is the syntax for creating a table? Syntax for creating a table. How to create a table? It's simple. Just write create table and give it a name. Give it a table name, your wish, and open the brackets. And in this table, give the columns you want to give. Here I'm going to give as column 1 and separate with a comma, and col 2. You might find it little bit confusing, but wait, when I show an example you'll find it easy. And col 3, and that's it. And I'm going to close it and keep a semicolon. This is the syntax for creating a table. Okay, now let me show you an example. Create. I'm going to create a table with for a students. Create table. And now for students I'm going to give it a name as student, and I want to in the table I want to store the data of the like ID, name of the student and age of the student. So ID is an integer type, so I'm going to give int and keep a comma. And name is a character, so here we have to give varchar, and I'm going to specify its size 50 and give it a comma. And here age, after age int, and done. See, you have to observe one thing. After age and giving its data type, here after syntax, right, here I'm going to give data type for clear understanding. Similar thing goes here. Let's not waste much of our time. Let me just copy this, and yeah, let me just paste it here, and let me just paste it. That's it. Now after age int, I'm not keeping a comma. Why am I not keeping a comma? It's the last column I'm creating, so that's the reason I'm not giving it a comma. So I think you understood the syntax of creating a table, and it's an example. I'll run it and show you. Oracle SQL developer to show you. So let me run this. Control enter and see. You'll get it as table student created. So how to see whether table is created in this? So let me just refresh it, and in the tables search for student. Here you will have student. Yeah, here we have student, and open this. See, the table is created with ID, name and age. So this is how the table will be created. Now next thing, how to insert values into this table. See, here data we have, right? Inside the table there is no data, it's empty table. So see these columns, there is no data, so we have to insert a data. What is the syntax for inserting a data into a table? Inserting a data into the table. Syntax is very simple. It's insert into, give the table name and values, and just give your data here and close it. That's it. This is a syntax. Let me quickly show you an example. I'm going to insert a values of the student. Let's take the name as Alice. So what's the syntax? Insert into, what's the table name here? It's student. So let's give the name, it's student, and values, and the roll number, the ID of the Alice is 1, and with name is Alice, and let's take the age of him is 12, and separate it with a, keep a semicolon ending this statement. So let me just copy paste this and let us see whether the data is inserted or not. Let's run this and we'll get it as one row inserted. Let's see whether the row is the data is inserted in the table or not. Now let me just refresh this. See, it's inserted. Let me insert another value. This time let's take it as Bob, and let's give age as 13, and let's insert it. Now here one row inserted, and let's see whether the data is inserted or not. Yeah, data is inserted. So this is how you're going to create a table and insert the values into that. So let's see how to delete this table. What's the syntax for deleting a table? That means the table will be deleted, and let's see. For deleting, you will write command. A syntax is drop table and give the table name. That's it. This is how we're going to write. And let's delete the students table. Okay. Let's delete this. How to delete it? Simply write drop table student, right? Student. Yeah. Let's see whether this table is deleted or not. Enter, and table student is dropped. How will we know that the table is deleted? Simple. Just go here and refresh this, and in these tables you won't find a table with student. Let's go to S. See, there is no such thing as student, table with student, so the table is deleted. This is how you're going to delete a table. And there is one thing, if you want to insert only ID or name and you want to leave anything, then the syntax is, how you're going to do that? Simply insert into student, and here I'm going to specify what are the things that I'm going to give. I'm going to give the data of ID and name. I'm not going to give the age. Then what is going to be shown in the table? What is the ID? I'm going to give as 3 and the name as Aditya, and keep a semicolon, and let me just create this table again, and let me insert these values again. Yeah, now table student created, row inserted. Now let's go here and refresh it. See, here in the column age we are getting it as null. So this is how you will insert and create and delete a table. And if you want to know more about SQL, I'm going to post videos. So this is the part 1, some basic commands. That's it. Okay, thank you.